And from reggae music, we go to Nollywood as Entertainment News had a sit-down with Ghanaian-born Nollywood actor and 2010 winner of the AMAA Best Actress Prize.
Let me start by saying welcome to Nigeria.
Thank you.
Where are we going to start from? Lydia as a person. Talk about yourself. Who is Lydia?
Oh wow, I think that's one of the toughest questions, because almost every single day I find there's something new to me. Every day when I wake up, there's something new that I have to add to who Lydia Forson is. But I like to call myself a cocktail. I'm a cocktail of a whole lot of stuff. I'm an extremist. I'm an extrovert, introvert. I'm just a blend of a lot of things. You never know what you're going to get, but there's never a dull moment.
All right, there was a time in the industry where maybe a lot of producers would tell you that, okay, we wanted light-skinned girls, we wanted people who are fair. Didn't you see that as a challenge for you going to the industry if you're going to break through in the industry when they were talking about skin color?
I think I have to give a lot of credit to my family. I'm coming from a family where we were brought up to be very confident. I don't really care 2 cents about people's opinions about me. So yes, I was told no a lot of times. In fact, I was told I didn't speak Ghanaian enough. Then when I got to Nigeria, I was told I don't speak Nigerian enough. And then you are too short, you're too big, you're too dark. But you know, for every no, and I mean it in all sincerity, every time people would say no to me, I would laugh off, because it was like there's just one more person to prove. If I were a light-skinned, skinny person, I would just be like any ordinary person on TV. My selling point is the fact that I'm different.
What are you doing here?
Well, after I chat, I knew I had to come see you in person, so I flew in last night. Oh, hello, darlings. Call me Aku.
I will call you a taxi right now to take you back to the airport. Hi, I'm Melissa T. This is Gloria. We work with Kila.
I'm so pleased to meet you.
So, what brings you to our country, Sissy?
My soulmate.
And who's that?
Kila, of course. We have such a special connection. That's why I traveled thousands of miles just to come and see him.
Kila? I can explain, I think. So, where are your bags?
Oh, there, should I bring them
No, we'll get you settled. I'm sure you are really tired from a long flight.
Okay, when you were coming up, when you were an upcoming artist in the industry, was there any time that you were sexually harassed before giving a role?
You know, as a woman, men are going to harass you everywhere. You know, I hate the way people try to limit it to just our industry. If you're a lawyer, if you're a doctor, wherever you find yourself, if you're a beautiful woman, no, if you're a woman in general, men are going to try to harass you. But I can't say anybody ever tried to tell me that sleep with me before I give you a role, because look at this face. Does this face look like someone you want to mess with? But no, nobody really ever tried that. But I think it boils down to you as a person. If you look desperate enough, people are not stupid, and I don't think men are stupid. Give them a little credit. A man will not try something on someone unless he feels like maybe this person is desperate enough. There are people, they will just not try certain things, so because immediately you walk in the room, I think you have to make a statement.
You won Best Actress in 2008?
2010.
2010, yeah. For Perfect Picture.
Yes.
Was that a turning point in your career, as in for you?
So it's a moment I'm still a little bit embarrassed to talk about, because anybody who knows me knows that crying does not come.
Yeah, because I was at that point.
It is one thing that I think my children are going to see and laugh, because it's embarrassing. But you know, it just goes to show how raw it was for me. I was not expecting it, and you know, prior to the event, people didn't know what I had been through. Even getting into the auditorium, you know, a lot of things had happened. I was at a point where I said, who sent me? Why am I even here? So what happened was, it was not even time for our category. I prepared my mind for our category. Then through some technical whatnot, they said, okay, we're just going to announce Best Actress. So I was not paying attention. My mind had just gone.
We'll get you
What they mentioned by me.
I'm sure you are really tired from
My manager was
a long
sitting by
flight.
me and she said, maybe you just said you should use this.
No, you can be. I think you need to rest.
If you had watched, I walked halfway and I paused because I couldn't believe. You know, you can only have a dream, and I was still pretty new in the industry. I was from nowhere. I just figured never to get an AMA anytime. So like Best Actress in Africa, and I was nominated alongside Stephanie and Bimbo Akintola, who I absolutely love. So to be in the same category as people you look up to, and to be so young, and then people didn't even know me. I said, for what movie? And then you just win. It was just a lot of emotions, you know, going on, but and also a turning point because it kind of validates your place.
And let me talk about this. Like I said, I think I would call it battle of supremacy between Nigeria and Ghana. Today we're saying we can act more than you people. Tomorrow we say that we can play football more than... You know, what is wrong? I mean, what is it, a brother-sister relationship, or what is going on?
I find it funny. I think we're just two sisters who have a love-hate relationship for each other. You see, I always say this: Ghana and Nigeria fight. Like Ghana is like the little sister, and Nigeria is the big brother. And then the little sister always wants to and then the big brother says, "Shut up!" What I love, I'll tell you of an experience I had in New York. I was with a group of friends, and you know, Ghana. When you meet a Nigerian outside the country, suddenly you're, oh, you're from Nigeria, oh, you're from Ghana. We become friends, and then we start talking. And then, I know we are better than you, boo. We have light, you don't have light. We're just going on and on. The minute a third person from another country tried to join the conversation, both of us turned against it. You know who we are. So it's fun. It crosses the line sometimes, you know, but it's not going to change. Where I'm frustrated is when it comes to our industry, one or two people. Because when I heard about the Ghana-Nigeria rivalry, I laughed because half of the people on my phone are Nigerians who I talk to all the time, producers, directors, actors. So I would ask them, what rivalry? And it's the power of the media because one or two people sit down, come up with a story. Maybe some incidences have taken place. I will not deny that, but they take one isolated case, they blow it up, and then we are all sitting there. And then people, you know, in the age of internet, people hide behind a computer, Twitter, and then they will just blow something out of proportion. And then we, the people in it, are confused because we are not seeing.
Exactly, because you mentioned something now that I didn't ask you the first time. Maybe Kenya and South Africa, they've been doing a lot of maybe quality movies. But Nigeria now, maybe what you call crappy movies, they've been able to recognize Africa. That says a lot.
It says a lot. You know, we have a power of, you know, most of these other African countries, although have made quality movies, have not made the movies for their people. We keep looking for international validation, and in looking for international validation, we do movies to cater to the international community.
Your people say your market. If your people don't...
Exactly. And what Ghana and Nigeria has been able to do successfully is produce movies for our people. If I'm in New York and I'm watching a Ghanaian, it's funny, my cousin would say, I'm not going to watch Ghanaian movies, but then she's in New York and then she can't help it. She's online watching because it makes her feel like she's at home. An American can never understand a Nigerian or a Ghanaian more than a Ghanaian or a Nigerian. So what I'm not to discredit South Africa or Kenya or the other, you know, countries, but we need them, they need us. We have commercial value, they have, you know, technical, you know, support and all of that. And imagine what a beautiful world it would be if we had their, you know, their equipment, and then plus our, you know, market value together, it would just be beautiful music.
Yeah.
What's your name?
My name is Jimmy.
Jimmy, you will show me respect. You're the guy she calls a little dick.
Excuse me?
But if where do we take it from here? Where do we go from here? What should we do? You as an actress, what are you going to do to make sure that that destination that you are headed, you get there successfully?
That's a loaded question. I hope I'm able to give an intelligent answer to that. I think, first of all, we have to ask ourselves this. What do we hope to achieve with our industry? You know, when you're doing something, you don't have a goal. You're just doing whatever comes to you. For me, my goal has always to represent my country and Africa to the best of my ability, to represent the best that can be, you know. So it all boils down to our mindset. We can bring all the structure, we can bring the best cameramen and best actors and best storyline, but it will all be a waste of time when we don't have a goal, when we don't know where we want to head. Once we have a vision, we can move towards it. For me, we have to recognize the power we have as an industry. We have power to effect change. We have power to make people listen. Yes, we entertain, but then we educate as well. If we want the world to sit up and stop seeing Africa as just a disease, poverty-stricken, hunger, starvation, the only way we can do is through not just our stories, through what I keep saying, what I love about both Ghana and Nigerian industry, and especially even the music. When we're out there, we let people know that listen, we are our own.
All right, Lydia, thank you so much for coming on the show.
Thank you
for giving us this time.